Welcome everyone to the channel. Welcome everyone to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Linden Houston. Once you come in, ladies and gentlemen, please do thumbs up the live. Feel free to share and do subscribe. Today's video, I'm going to cook like an exciting dish for you. It's going to be a pasta dish with a bit of prawns, but the sauce is going to be different. And what I mean different, I'm going to make like a green pea sauce to go with the pasta, which is a little bit unusual, but it's going to be tasty and it's going to be very interesting. Once it comes in, ladies and gentlemen, please do thumbs up the live. Here I have some water there. Over the other side, Dana, Jamaican coffee. Put a bit of salt in the water. And when I finish this, I'm going to make a ginger cake. Start this off. I'm going to start making the sauce. Bit of oil in the pot. I'm going to use some onion. So the onion in the pot there. Garlic. I'm using about 3 cloves of garlic. But whatever amount you want to put in yours, feel free to do so. What I'm doing, I'm just sweating off this. I'm going to add some basic seasonings like salt and pepper. The salt and pepper, so I'm just seasoning that for the moment. So in this, I have that going. I have some rosemary. This is personal preference, to be honest. But, a bit of herbs in this, what I'm doing, it's very important. I'm going to put the peas in. You can smell it already. Once it comes in, ladies and gentlemen, please do thumbs up the live. So I have my water here. Soon I'll be cooking the pasta, but I want to ensure the sauce going. It's not bad if I cook the pasta now. It's not bad because I can cook it and then strain it off. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to get another container. Just in case, I will start the cooking out the pasta. Just to speed things up a little bit. I'm just going to make a little bit of garnish for the pasta. You don't have to do this. For those of you who are new here, just let you know you're welcome. Please do thumbs up the live and feel free to subscribe. There's no harm in that. I'm just cutting these to make my garnish. With this, I'm going to add a little bit of butter in that. And I'm going to use my favorite butter. Just a bit of anchor butter in this. I'll keep this on the side here. And I have some season, some green season. I made these green season and keep them frozen. So when you're cooking, you can just have this. Once you finish watching this live, it's in my channel list. You'll see in it green seasoning, and it show you how to make this lovely green seasoning. I want to bring that up to a boil. So with this now, it's just a little bit of garnish. I'm cutting this julienne. Just when I finish, just a little bit of garnish. And I'm going to use a little bit of red. I probably don't need this, but I'll see how it goes. I'm going to use half of a kind of a chicken stock in this. Not going to put all of it. So basically it's a pasta dish I'm making. So those of you just coming on, I'll be making a pasta dish with this. I'll just use all of this. Just going to use some of this same hot water in this. I'm going to repeat the same process. Just cut this through. And we're going to julienne this as fine as possible. So that's going to use for my garnish and other stuff. Bit of red onion. Basically, I'm just slicing this as thin as possible. So I'm going to mix them together. I want them for my garnish. If you want, you can put a little bit of carrot in it also. So I'm going to slip a bit of carrot in this. Just to give it a bit of color. So what I'm going to do with this now, I want to add a little bit more water. So this is boiling. I'm going to stick the kettle on. I'm going to put my pasta in. In the freezer, I have some water, like cold water. So I'm just going to put these in the cold water, just to crisp them up a little bit. I'm going to put this back in the in the freezer. And for the sauce, I'm gonna add a little bit more water to that. Just a little bit more water on the pasta, and then for the sauce, just to help the blending process. Now with the pasta, if you want to add a little bit of oil in it, you can. It's not going to do any harm to it. So this, I want to pour this out in that. Normally, these pasta take like about 8-9 minutes. Depends on how you want it. Just gonna use my stick blender for this. Next up, I'm gonna get a strainer, and I'm just gonna pass this through. So that's my sauce. I'm working on my pea sauce at the moment. So I'm straining it off, and I want it to be reduced. So I'm gonna bring this up to a boil. So I want it to have a nice consistency. Just give it a bit of taste. Very nice. I'm gonna add a bit of Parmesan cheese to this. So you're still gonna need that, so we'll let that stay there a little bit. couple minutes on that. Just make sure you keep stirring it, because the edge, it will burn. So we're just reducing this a little bit. What I'm gonna have to finish off this sauce, I'm gonna get it going. I'm gonna light the other fire. So over the other side, I'm getting the other pan very hot. So I'm gonna bring it up to temperature. A bit of oil in that, because I'm gonna put some prawns in this. Just enough prawns to cover the thing. Morning. Jackie, morning. Thank you, Jackie. Once it comes in, ladies and gentlemen, please do double tap on your screen to thumbs up the live. And feel free to subscribe also. So this sauce, I'm going to reduce a little bit, because I don't want no flour at all, no cornstarch, no flour. I want it to get thick and nice. So now with this, I'm going to check my pasta. All right. So the pasta in, so we're going to finish cook this in this. So now you have to turn this down now. You can't play with this too much. All right, the rest of pasta here, I'm just going to take them out this. So with my pasta, I don't like when they overcook. See that? I'm going to put this here now, turn that down. So I'm going to remove this pan here. So I'm just draining the rest of the pasta. Okay, so that's done there. So with this pasta here, just put a little oil over him, dust him a bit. You set that aside. So here I have some prawns. I'm just going to season it a bit. Salt and pepper. Very simple season. I'm not going to put anything too much over the top, over it. A little bit of Cajun. Some paprika. So that's it. All right, so we're going to cook this off now. And that's I'm going to use that to finish off my pasta dish. Just turning them a bit. And these you don't need to overcook these. You overcook them, they're gonna become rubber. Next up is a bit of butter. Just tilt in the pan that the butter coat everything. You see with this now, as I said, you don't want to kill it, because I'm telling you, overcook it, it's gonna taste like rubber. Let's put them on a plate here. I'm gonna slide this back. This is a dish. It's a dish I want to do quite a while. So these are my garnish, which I have here. Once it comes in, ladies and gentlemen, please do thumbs up the live. Feel free to subscribe also. You know, there's no harm in that. So this is a pasta in the pea sauce. So this is how I'm doing it. Now, when you're doing it, you can make it how you want to make it. Just tidying up my plate properly, as I don't want a whole heap of mess around this. Because today, we're taking this to the 5-star level or the Michelin star level. So I'm cleaning up the plate properly. And this type of dish, you know, so people who love to cook. So now we have our prawns. So my prawns, I'm gonna go on top with the prawns like this. What I'm doing here, I'm creating a pocket so the prawns can sit properly. Make sure you turn in all the prawns in, so all the tail just fall down. These, we're gonna set these aside. Now for the garnish, I need another, probably can just do it like this. For the garnish, I'm just gonna very gentle on top. Not much, just some garnish on top. Just gonna take it to the next level. Don't want any, they even want they fall off. You notice the first time I use this to body the sauce, so I'm using a thinner one now. Just a little touch of Parmesan over it. It's a little bit of touch of Parmesan. Ladies and gentlemen, look at this. You won't even find this in a Michelin star restaurant. Look at this. If this is something that you like, please do consider to subscribe, like, and share. See that? Doesn't get any better than this. After I finish this, I'm going to make some, it's up to you guys. Once I finish this, I'm going to make, what do you call it? My ginger cake of naan. So this is going to be fast and furious. Look at that. It's going to be fast. The fastest ginger cake you ever seen make. Where's my other one? I'm going to put a pan on the fire. Now I'm working on my ginger cake. Ginger cake, that's going to be fast and furious. You might not be able to see when it's baked, but at least you can see how I execute mine. Normally, melted butter. No, we're not playing no games. I need 2 eggs. All I need is to warm up, so I can turn that off now. I don't need that. Oven, 150 degrees. Normally when I'm baking cake, I don't go too high. Sugar in. Your butter in. So it's going to be fast and furious. Leave that aside. Whisk. Ginger. Salt over the flour. Nutmeg. Cinnamon. Egg. Straight in. Milk. Bicarbonate. Straight in the milk. Flour. Incorporate the flour. Once it comes in, ladies and gentlemen, please do thumbs up the live. And feel free to show your support by subscribing to the channel. Okay, if you getting a little bit too stiff on you, give him some liquid. Loosen him up a bit. At the moment, I'm in one gear at the moment. Second. Okay. See him coming on. Give him a little bit more. Take your time. One gear. Second. Yeah. What I'm doing now by stirring it, I'm dissolving the bicarbonate in this. Everything in now. Vanilla. Cake pan. Make sure you mix them in properly. Spatula. Scrape down everything with the spatula. Give him another bit of turn. Okay, we're gonna take him home now. Get your pan. Pour him straight in. See that? Done without even use a mixer. Look, straight in the oven. I normally start my cake on about 150, 160. Give him about 20 minutes for that. That's how I do it, ladies and gentlemen. See this? You want to freshen this up now. Just a little bit of, because a little bit of olive oil over this. Just a little bit of drizzle. And that's it. Can't say that I haven't show you nothing today. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for watching. Normally give you a close-up shot, People would normally come on now. That's how I do it. Give you a close-up shot. That's the one in the pot there. That's a pea sauce. And that's the finished product there. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a pleasure having you guys on. Show some support. Thumbs up the live. Feel free to subscribe. Look at that. This is a touch of class. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. I'll see you later or tomorrow in another live. Enjoy the rest of the day. Peace be unto you all.